wait another day to win number 12. And the Shek family celebrates.
And for Phil Hellmuth, a lot of disappointment.
Sorry, buddy.
There it is, lady. Listen, as you all know, one of my favorite pastimes is
playing poker. Lucky chances.
Lucky chances. I'm from the Bay Area. That's my poker hub.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to Atlantic City,
you disappear.
Yeah, I go to Hard Rock and sit at the tables. I take about $200 and see what can happen.
That's good though. You have a nice maximum.
Yeah, my maximum is 2. If I'm losing anything beyond that, it's like I have an addiction. You know, like I'm digging myself.
You ever lost more?
Yes.
You're like, no, I mean, you start, like you go to the ATM, like you sick like that? You'll
yes. It's happened.
As long as you don't go to that, what's that place they have in the casino that's like, if you really want to open up that account that you're saving
credit
for your
line, I don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But along the way, a few people have become my heroes. One of which was featured in that clip, Phil Hellmuth, Phil Ivey. There are a few guys that I've watched over the years and felt like, damn, these dudes are amazing. And there are women who play that are incredible. And I love to watch the women play.
Why?
Because I feel like they have so many more. They're always underestimated to me at the poker table.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they have so many more ways to distract other poker players. And I like watching it play out when I'm on TV. And one of the women that I've watched over time is here with us today. And one of the things I appreciate about her is that she is a poker player, and that's how I got to know her. But she does a whole lot more. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted her to come up here. She has fashion lines, a shoe collection that's done extremely well, a handbag collection that's done extremely well. She's designed poker sets as well. And she's here with us today, the one and only Beth Shek, ladies and gentlemen.
Beth!
Hi.
Beth!
This is great.
Beth, how you doing, Beth?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, man. So, what's up?
Well, first of all, I don't believe you. Anyone that gambles, if you lose, you're definitely going back in and you're saying, I got this. I'm going to try again.
She's right.
I lied. Ego? Is that because of your ego? Why? Why do you have to do that?
Because I just think people think, well, they got me that time, but now I know how they play, and I've got the read on them now. So I'm gonna, especially in a cash game when you have the ability to rebuy. So you go back in your pocket and you're like, I'm gonna get them next time.
Mm-hmm. And you play long enough, you feel like the odds are gonna work in your favor, and a lot of times you do get them next time.
A lot of times.
Yep. And then a lot of times you don't. Poker for me is like playing chess. I really only play to escape. It's escapism for me. That's why I only take so much money, because I don't ever want it to become stress. So I take what I'm willing to lose on a night out on the town. So if I go out, you're gonna buy somebody alcohol, food, movie, or whatever. You're gonna spend a few $100s.
Okay.
I take that few hundred and play poker. I don't play on your level, Beth. I know you're looking at me like.
Well, I'm thinking. Wait, you've never hit the ATM? Like you've never done that?
I've done that. Okay, but I've done that when I'll take 150, and then I'll hit a small amount. Then I'll hit the ATM and say, okay, I'll take another 150, and if I lose beyond that, this is just not my night.
Yeah.
You know, and Phil Hellmuth is one person who told me, hey, man, there's no shame in folding.
Well, I think that's the hardest thing. It's beyond Phil saying there's no shame in folding. I think that's one of the hardest skills to learn in this game is you can have a monster hand, like monster, and you have to look at the board. You know, you have to look at the board in front of you and you have to say, like, what's beating me? And there are so many times, even to this day, that in cash games, I can't fold because I watch so many other people win with, like, top pair.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there with a set, and they actually hit a straight. And I'm like, you know, why is my set not holding up this time?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it isn't, you know, it's good to fold. It's good to be able to lay down hands.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing, you know, to learn to do.
So Beth, we know Sway sort of like taps out at like $300 dollars. He said 150, then he'll go to the ATM 150. How much is the most you lost at like at a table where you know you should have like got out, but you lost like at a night?
Well, I would say the largest tournament I entered, but that was a tournament, was 20,000. But that was different because that wasn't a cash game.
20,000.
You know, but the upside, and honestly, it was, to me, it's more about the accomplishment of getting through a field of people, and being a woman. It was always from the beginning, like, I love the competition, and I love like beating men. I just can't help it.
Yeah.
I love competing with men. I mean, they get so irritated when you beat them. I mean, they really do.
Do women wear shades?
I'm getting irritated by you saying it.
Do a lot of the women wear shades too? Because every time I cut on one of those channels, they playing poker. Men have on shades. Do the women wear shades too?
No. A lot of them don't. Some of them do. I mean,
yeah, you want to use your eyes to your advantage.
Okay.
Like I've seen, women like come up on a poker table. They might have their cleavage out, or they use whatever they have. Might be eyes, might be eyelashes, might be hair, might be conversation. Whatever it is they do. I've seen women take men off their game, and at the end of the day, that's kind of
what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Okay.
Like, Beth, would you like to chime in on that?
well, I think sometimes we can take men off their game, and other times men just don't. They want to beat you.
Yeah.
They're like, I want to
Ego. They want to
of
dominate
course.
you. Yeah.
They want to beat you. They don't want you beating them. But I like looking people in the eyes, because to me the eyes tell everything. So I don't. I want to look someone directly in the eyes. I mean, to me, it's
I want y'all
important.
to play.
She just scared me when she said
scared
that.
me. I want it.
No.
She was looking at me.
Yeah.
So I want to
Yeah,
look you in.
Right.
Okay, well, look, you brought this gift, right? Can you explain what this is?
So I worked for a while, and you never know how daunting when you take on a project, and to cross over from I played professional poker for years, which I don't do full time anymore. I do it pretty much as a hobby when I want to play now. And, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have a lot of different things going on in my life. And one of them, I designed and manufactured a poker chip set, which I'm proud of. It's beautiful. It's all wood. It's a travel poker chip set.
Nice.
It's really heavy. So it's always hard to actually have an idea in your head and to, implement it to get it done.
Yeah, Beth, how does a person decide that they're going to become a professional full-time poker player? Like, are there rules to it? Like, you have to win a certain amount of money a year or something like that. How do you become a full-time professional poker player?
Well, anybody can really do it if they're good enough, and if they, I guess, do well enough. I mean, I never won a World Series of Poker bracelet, but I made 3 final tables. And the final table that I knocked Phil out, I mean, I came in second at that table. And I still have, nightmares about the last hand. I replay it over and over again in my head and say to myself, should I have played it differently? I thought I played it well, because it was never... it's great to win the money, and you want to win the money. And I came home with a lot of money, and it was cool as shit. Like I filled up a Louis Vuitton bag with that money, and I had secure. And I did it out of principle, because it was just cool.
Wait, how much was that prize for second that year?
I believe it or not, I would have to look it up. It was, I think, close to $400,000, but I took it home in cash.
Yeah, that's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's just like when you go shopping and someone says, $2,000, and you take $2,000 on your credit card. It's like you don't think about it. But when you start peeling off Benjamins, you're like,
what do you do at the airport with 400,000?
Oh, I flew home privately.
She started on us.
Yo, I like that.
She shitted on us.
Beth said that's private, Wanda. They don't check your bag.
What do you mean, check my bag? Security.
Check my bag.
Peasant.
Listen. My Yorkie needed to run around on that plane.
Okay, this is a beautiful.
That's really nice.
Set right here.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. All right, let me see if I can open it up.
Beth, how long did it take you to design that?
it took me a while to get it the way I wanted, but then to actually get we might need to unwrap the chips. To get somebody to, a first round sample, a second round sample. I mean, people have no idea what's really involved.
What goes into it.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And your name is on the case in the front?
I tried to make it low key, that it wasn't like obtrusive, because so if it's there and it's on the dealer button and it's a little bit on the cards, but it's not on the chips. So the chips could be any denomination.
Okay. Yeah. And we got blue chips, green chips, red chips, black chips.
You're excited, Sway.
I'm excited right now. Okay. So we're going to come back and talk more about this. And listen, we got a lot of poker players out there that know who Beth Shek is. 888-742-3345. Call us. Also, she was on Millionaire Matchmaker. You might remember her from that.
Wait, I thought you were going to say New York Inc. That was
okay. You was on New York Inc. too.
That's
Look
right.
at you stunting on that.
I mean, Millionaire Matchmaker was kind of BS. I mean, are you guys really like?
That was fun though. But you did The View too, right?
Yeah, I was on The View.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
MTV Cribs.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And now you're on Sway in the morning.
Now you're on Sway in the morning. Please add this to your bio.
Honestly, this is the coolest. I mean, I have to tell you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm digging this.
Yeah, man, that's all good. We're going to play poker in a second, though. Let's see if you're still digging it. Shade 4-5. But Beth Shek is here.
Sorry.
Professional poker player, businesswoman, shoe bag line. She's done over $1 million in sales in shoes. This past year? Was it this past year?
No. That's what I have in shoes.
Oh, that's how much you have? You got $1 million worth of shoes?
Well, that's what people say. I mean, oh no.
You got $1 million? Your shoe closet is valued at about
You know what? My shoe closet is pretty cool looking. Even in New York. I mean, I had a house out right near Villanova College. The Villanova Ball.
Yeah.
That house is, thank God, finally sold. And in my apartment, I took a bedroom and
you made it into a shoe closet.
That's everyone's dream.
Hey, Beth is having fun in life.
Yo, she's the real life Sex in the City.
I mean,
Carrie.
Isn't life about having fun?
So I read this wrong. You don't have your own shoe line?
I was working on a shoe line. So you did read that accurately. And actually, I mean, the truth is just like I said to you while I was working on the manufacturing process, it's really daunting.
Okay.
And I was at second round samples, and although I had contracts to sell them, it was really hard getting them perfect. I mean, perfect, and me worried about being on the hook for, and me solely funding the entire project. So then I was like, I'm not doing this myself right now. I mean, it was crazy to do it. I was working on 2 lines, one out of China, one out of Italy, and I was doing, I'm a one-man show. Yeah. Everything I work on myself, and I do it from beginning to end, whether it's design, whether it's figuring out manufacturing. So then I went to this, and I have 2 other projects I'm working on. But I mean, the one positive thing I will say is from failure comes success, because you know what you've done wrong, and then you pick yourself up and you say, I don't make that mistake again. I tried on a different level. So that's what I did.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted you on the show, because I think a lot of people can learn from your story and how resourceful you are and have been, and you've taken this brand and expanded it in so many different directions. A lot of people don't believe they can do it. I don't know if you were born with special circumstances or what your backstory is, but I find it very impressive that here's this woman that I met through playing poker, watching her. I always like to see the diversity in poker grow, and then learning about what you've done outside of poker, I thought was very impressive. And then when I saw you on Millionaire Matchmaker dating the gay guy, I thought, man, what an equal opportunity person she is.
You know what, Sway? Get out.
I know, really, like, why would she give me a gay man? I mean, I said to you, I have a gay best friend, and I'm down with that because there's nothing like having a guy saying, you know, Beth, that dress looks great, or you know.
But not like he wants to wear it.
Well, I mean, this is a guy that said to me, I mean, I'm going to be careful how I say this because I'm working on a children's book right now.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to be careful. But this is a guy that says to me, you know, for $10,000, I will go.
Down on you?
Down on you. I mean, I'm like,
for $10,000?
You have to pay him?
I'm like, yeah. I'm sitting and thinking, like, really?
Yeah, I'm Beth Shek. You should be paying me $10,000 just to see me in panties.
Wait, so you were the millionaire?
She's a millionaire.
I was the millionaire on the show.
$10,000,
not the guy.
No, she gave me a gay shoe salesman.
It's like a fruity Al Bundy.
I mean, honestly, I was, you know, I've had some like pretty hot men that
I feel you.
Yeah, right. That I've taken home, that I've kicked to the curb.
That's right.
You know,
Tell your story.
Right. I mean, having you, like.
I got you,
There you
girl.
go. All right, we got JB on the line from Ohio.
JB.
Yo.
What up, man? Say hello to Beth.
Hello.
Yeah, hey,
You
JB.
there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sway, Heather, long-time listener, first-time caller. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Love your show.
Thank you.
As a poker player, I got to show love and give respect to Beth, but not just, of course, for her poker career, but for her ability to diversify and develop her brand. I mean, what poker player writes a children's book? It's amazing.
Yeah.
So much respect in that regard. But as a poker player, I wanted to touch on that quick issue that you were talking about regarding glasses. Beth, I mean, you've stared down some of the best players in the world, and you were talking about the eyes, and the eyes say everything. Can you go deeper into that and explain to all of the poker players out there?
Well, I'm gonna say this first of all. Like, I'm a Scorpio, and if you want to say anything, like, you know, and then I'm gonna get back on topic about like zodiac signs. My brother, who's really into reading astrology, tells me I'm a witch, and I'm really good at reading people. And it doesn't mean I'm always right, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm right a lot. I mean, I'm really right a lot. I'm sexual and I'm right. Those are the two things about a Scorpio.
Are you married?
So beyond that, I mean, like, if you nab a Scorpio, you don't let a Scorpio go. But beyond that, there was one person that I could not read, that I used to be good friends with when I played full time, that is an amazing guy that Sway was talking about, and that is one of the best players in the world that I respect more than anybody out there, and that's Phil Ivey. Yeah. And when I sat across from that man and I looked into his eyes, it was like staring into like a black hole. Mm-hmm. It really was. I couldn't see anything. And I really never feel that with anybody. But there's most times when I look at people, and it doesn't need to be at the poker table. Like, if I want to see if someone's lying, I wait and I talk to them in person. It doesn't matter if it's my kids. It doesn't matter if it was someone I was in a relationship with. It doesn't matter if it was someone that I was going to be in a business deal with. And then I'm going to take that one step further. I don't tell them when I know they're lying. Because when people lie to your face and you know deep in your gut that they're lying to you, you want to see how many times they're going to lie to you. Because at some point, you're going to catch them so bad, they're going to
fall back.
No, they're going to F-U-C-K up so bad that, you know.
I like how you spelled it correctly. JB, is there something you see in their eyes, Beth? Do they waver? Do the muscles tense up around the eyes?
What do you tell?
I mean, men have a lot of tells. It's different than women. And when you talk to women will just say that a lot of women will say what I say, that they go with gut. But, like, first of all, like, a lot of men wear hoodies and they cover their Adam's apple because, men have Adam's apple and they start gulping. And then if you watch the play around the table, and you really watch the way, they look at their hands. If a man keeps looking at his cards, by the way, he does not have pocket aces because he doesn't need to keep looking at them. If you look at pocket aces once, you have pocket aces. Kind of same thing for pocket kings. Like, I need to re-look at them. I know I have pocket aces or kings.
Well, let me ask you this, because sometimes I've had it and I look at it like on purpose to give the illusion that I don't.
Okay, so you're playing with someone, but if I'm studying you, then I know how you're playing. And what I do is put my iPod on and I rock out to music, and people think I'm not paying attention. People think I'm like,
that's a damn Scorpio.
Yeah.
That's the secret to a Scorpio.
The freaks and sneaky.
You know what? My kids always
Freaky,
say to me,
sneaky freaky.
Yeah, my kids always say to me, and my kids are older, they're always like, "You're not listening to a word I say." And I'm thinking, and then you know what I do? I repeat verbatim, like 5 sentences that they just said, because what it is people think you're not listening. People think you don't know what's going on.
All right, well, let's see this in action.
Okay, let's deal some
But
cards.
thanks a lot for
JB.
saying really nice things about me, because the cool thing I do try and do is do different things, and
you're killing it. At Beth Shek, SHAK on Twitter and social media. Beth, can you tell her how to deal the cards? Well, I'm gonna take another caller while she does that, and then you're gonna deal us both.
How many cards each?
2 initially.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You taking another caller, Sway?
Huh? Yeah. Deal it to me first. All right. Okay.
1 and 1, and then
2.
I mean, if
So,
you,
We're supposed to bet initially.
Okay.
Yeah,
One,
yeah,
two, one,
big
two, one, two.
one, yeah.
No, keep my card. Don't do nothing.
do you want to do?
I'm
big?
2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So that's $1 each.
I mean, whatever.
I like to think money.
That's 1,000 each.
Okay,
I put in
1,000 each.
2,000.
Okay. All right. So what's the move now?
Okay, so
You taking a hit?
she has to bet first, so she's
Okay.
gonna bet. Let's see what
Okay,
she
so
goes.
I'm gonna make it $6.
$1,000?
$6.
Now, with the hand I
Actually-
have,
All right,
I'm
Beth
going
is
to go
betting
ahead
big
and
right
fold.
now.
Yeah, do that.
You're
Yeah.
folding?
I have to.
Okay.
Sway doesn't have shit.
I mean, I had an ace. I had
had an
heads
ace.
up.
Okay.
I had to.
You had to because you had an ace. I had 10-6 off suit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, a lot of people would play that just to try and
see
but
what the
yeah,
flop was.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to deal it out?
Yeah, deal it out. Let's
Okay.
see. Okay, so
So burn.
burn one card up the top,
Put one down.
and then put 3 out.
3?
Yeah, 3
Let's
at
just see the way it would
One.
play out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say if I would have bet it.
Oh wait, put these up.
Yeah,
One,
like that.
2. Okay, wait. Wait. I hit my 2.
You hit your 2.
You hit your 6. Put
Okay.
one more out.
Put one more.
Bong.
Now
No.
put one down
I
here.
have no idea what the hell's
Okay.
going on right now.
Now
Okay.
put another one out.
Okay.
She's
Okay,
just dealing out.
you're still ahead.
I'm still ahead with a pair of
put one
sixes.
more down,
Put one more down.
and then put one more out. Okay.
Oh, I would have won because then I would have had
6, 7,
I would've
8,
had 2 pairs.
10s and 2 6s.
yeah.
Okay. So
It's
can I
another
ask a
10.
question
So
from a
6, 2,
non-poker?
5, 9, and 10 was
Look at that.
on the board, and I would have had 2 pairs, and I would have beat Beth.
Okay. So can I ask a question
Damn, I
from
could
a
have said I
See
beat
that?
Beth. Ah,
See
She
that?
bluffed you. Can I
Yeah.
ask a question from a non-poker player? Why do people put the cards down? Like, why do you throw away these cards?
You're supposed to burn cards.
Yeah,
That's how you do.
Just to keep it mixed up, probably, just to show that nobody's
Cheating? The
cheating.
cards are not in
or-
order.
Okay, well,
let's play one more hand.
I actually,
You won something there.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah, you won 2.
I won 2.
Yeah. Okay. So
All
we
right.
So
go-
now I'm 2.
Yeah.
So we keep these cards, or you
Mix
put
them
them
up
back
and
in?
deal them
Okay.
again. Yep.
So let me ask. So a beginner poker player, what kind of table do you go to? Like I'm in Las Vegas, me and DJ Wonder at the casino. I say, Wonder, I want to play poker. Do I start out at a $25
No,
table?
you're going to a 1-2, like $1, $2. What we're playing?
Yeah,
You're
we're playing.
going to $1.
They have
$2.
tables.
$1, $2. Like these are blinds, so they're forced bets. So it's going to be $1, $2. You're going to go to it, but it can get big. I mean, because people can be aggressive.
A dollar table can get big to how much? $100?
More than
Well,
that.
it
Like
can-
I've won $700 pots at a 1-2 table.
So let's see. Now that he said he's won $700 pots,
Okay. So
Yeah.
what do you mean by 1-2? What does that mean?
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's a forced bet. It's as the button moves around the table
Okay, the
with
dealer.
the players. This is a dealer button. You're forced to bet like $2 and $1. It's a small blind and a big blind. So that's the smallest table
Okay,
you're
so
one
going
card
to
for
find.
Sway,
So
one card for
I got
Bet. Oh,
$1
you gotta bet
in.
first. Okay.
I did.
He did.
So I got one in. She got two in. If I want to continue to
You
play,
gotta
I
go
got to
with two.
match her two, or I could raise it.
Okay, so
All right.
one card for Beth,
Okay.
one card for Sway,
Okay.
one card for Beth, and then I throw one away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm a bet first. I'm gonna. Well, Beth showed Heather her cards and started smiling. so I'm gonna fold.
Okay.
But let's not joking. I'm joking.
You're gonna raise her.
I'm raising her to $6.
Okay.
I'm gonna call.
Okay. Thank you, Beth. I just want to play.
Right? Don't you just want to
So when
play?
somebody says they're calling you, that mean they're matching your bet and then they raising
Yeah.
you more?
No, they calling me. They
Calls
matching
you.
your
So
bet.
That's
you're
it.
gonna put one card down and then put 3 out.
Put
Okay,
one card
card
down.
down.
And why am I putting 3 out?
Because then we both get to play off the board.
Okay.
Okay. So she put a 7 of club, Jack of heart, 10
Okay,
of
then-
7 of club, Jack of heart, Queen of heart. The bet's on me. I'm going to check.
What does that mean?
That means I'm not going to bet any money.
I'm gonna bet 10.
10. Okay. Put 2 green chips in there.
Ooh.
Okay. And I'll see her 10 for the sake of radio.
Okay.
All right. Now tuck one card and then
Throw one A. Throw
Yep.
one away.
throw
Okay.
one away.
All
And then
right.
so we got a 7 of club, Jack of heart, Queen of heart, and then put one out.
Another one out.
Yep.
Oh, Sway.
Oh man, I can tell you it's not gonna go well. I don't
Yeah,
even know what
it's-
her cards are. But
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to check again.
What does check mean?
So she put out an 8 of heart now. Check
Yeah.
mean I'm not going to bet.
You're gonna check again?
I'm going to check on the turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So
to
can
you?
she check too?
Do you have any hearts?
I have a heart in my chest.
Oh God, Sway. Can you
And
check
it's
too?
beating right now.
You check, Sway. So can the other poker player check?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
she
check.
But she's wondering why I'm checking.
No, I mean it could be a couple different ways. He's smiling. He's being a little coy. Now I should bet again because I look at him. He's now trying to cover his mouth. Just so you know,
No, I don't mean nothing.
So
It
why
doesn't mean
won't you
nothing.
bet again?
I'm going to because
Okay.
I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, for the sake of anything, I'm just
for money, for the sake of money.
For the sake of.
she just put me all in because I have no more chips. So we
Okay.
got a 7 of club, a Jack of hearts, 10 of hearts. I mean Jack of hearts, Queen of hearts, 8 of hearts, and Beth just put me all in because she betted 10. I only had 10 left.
So you're gonna burn another card and you're gonna put the
I'm
last one
burning
out
another
there.
card, which means for non-poker players, I'm getting rid of one and I'm flipping another. Oh, Sway, it's over. Flipping another card, and it's another 8.
Okay, so the question is if he has a heart, if he has a queen, if he has an 8.
I don't. I have a 10 of diamonds and a 3 of hearts.
And I have a jack.
And she has a Jack of diamonds and a 5 of hearts. So she wins with a pair of two pairs. Two jacks and
two
2 8s
eights.
that's on the board.
She wiped
So
you
Beth
out with Jack.
beat me again.
She beat you again.
Beth beat me again.
Whoop that ass.
Now listen, a lot of times, just so you're aware,
Okay.
you know, I played it how I would play it in a cash game, but there's plenty of times I've sat down at cash games. I've watched other people win with a hand like this, and then I play like this, and I lose because they hit an 8 on the river. You know, they keep calling me. They hit their 8 on the river. They have that queen.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
It's for if I had more money to bet, and if I probably did something big on that river,
he could have re-raised me.
I could have re-raised her.
Forcing the person.
Yeah, she may have backed off because of the 2-8s and the queen that's showing because she only got jacks.
Yeah.
But I didn't have shit, so it wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You back out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't do well with the big
Sucker
bluffs.
bets.
On the, yeah. Beth, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
That was so much fun getting to play with you, even though you beat me twice. But hey, listen,
She loves it.
if I ever
too.
wanted a poker player
No.
to beat me, it would be Beth.
That's
you know.
it. I beat
didn't get
that
that,
ass, boy.
Hey, but listen, this is a beautiful poker
It
set.
really is.
We got JB Tyers on the line from Atlanta, Sam in Toronto, Miguel in New York City, Evan in Fresno. This is a beautiful poker set. The thing about poker, it it's great for entertainment, especially if you could play it at home. Safe game. But if you got your own games going, this is a set you definitely want to pick up by Beth Shek and go to Amazon and they could get it now.
Yes.
Okay. And what is it called? The Beth Shek poker set?
Beth Shek poker set.
Damn.
It's
there
a
it
nice
is.
holiday gift, though.
Yeah.
Like, somebody that plays poker, it's a nice gift for the holidays.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Listen, Beth just gave me my holiday gift, so I got one.
That's a good gift to give
All
to
right.
somebody play cards.
Beth, thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We got Movie Junkies up next with DB. Anybody featured in the Movie Junkies? All right. Give it a sentence for that.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.